Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to another review for you. Today I'm bringing a new film. It's an independent horror flick. It was done in 2000 and released now. I just got it in the other day. I was very excited to watch this flick. It's a big throwback to a lot of 80s slashers, and we're talking about Slashlorette Party. Slashlorette Party is an A&P film production. They're the company that released it. Written and directed by Paul Ragsdale and Angelica De Palma. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I say that. But anyway, we have newlyweds almost. They're about 3 or 4 days away from their wedding, so they decide to throw a bachelorette party out in the woods. So you have like male strippers, female strippers, everybody's all together in the woods ready for a party. Well, before that, you have Bree. Bree is the bride-to-be. She's going through some difficult times, having these nightmares where she's walking down the aisle, church is open, no one's there, and her soon-to-be husband, Dolph, friggin' stabs her and kills her. So she's like trying to figure out what's going on. She goes to see the doctor, the shrink, who's actually played by Ginger Lynn Allen. Ginger Lynn's been into some porno. She is, I think there was a Streets of Vengeance that they put out. Vice Academy, I think she was in. She had her own album in the 80s. So she was a big name. So, of course, she talks to her about the situation. Well, she's having issues. She doesn't want to really marry him. She's lost her sex drive. She's lost the love. Everything's missing. Could it be just jitters? Could it be cold feet? Who knows? So she tells her to write all the things that makes her mad, things she doesn't like, to see maybe we can work on it. So when she does, she realizes she wants to end the wedding. She doesn't want to deal with it. But her bridesmaids and her maid of honor show up saying, hey, we're going. The maid of honor is very controlling, saying, this is my job to take care of you. And so she's like, you know what? I'll do it after. We'll all have a good time. We'll all drink, party, and get together. So now they're driving out into the woods. Pretty cool wooden cabin area. The setting's really neat. How the guys and girls are all partying together. So Dolph, who happens to be her fiance, he's a tool. He is not nice. Kind of treats her like crap. Everyone sees it. The groomsman, he kind of has a thing for Bree. He doesn't like how Dolph is treating her. He knows that he's cheating on her and all this stuff, but keeps it together. Well, of course, Bree has a kind of a little bit of a meltdown, takes off into the woods. Meanwhile, two guys just show up and they're putting in the network. They're putting in Wi-Fi. One of the characters is played by Drew Marvick. Drew is Pool Party Massacre. If you've never seen that slasher, it's another one I highly recommend. He's been also in a bunch of other independent films like Xmas 2. He was in the 1031 Part 2. He's a director as well. So he's a big name in the independent horror independent horror scenery. Anyway, those two are together putting in the Wi-Fi, and they're kind of weird. One guy likes Bree too, has a thing. They make fun of him both. They kind of, fluff it off. Well, when Bree's taken off, she has a nervous breakdown. And, of course, a couple of couples take off to find Bree. Two of them get murdered. So we start off with the slasher. And, of course, we have a background where they call Bree's doctor to show up and to, help her at the bachelor party. So anyway, of course, things start going wrong. People are turning on each other. Secrets are coming out because Dolph finds the list and is not very happy. So anyway, we gotta come to find out we have a different bunch of characters showing up, and of course, they're all getting picked off one at a time, pretty much. So it's pretty much your slasher, and it's a fun slasher. Has some good gore to it. It's got some nudity, not a lot, but it's got some. And it's got a cool twist story to the end. Again, it's got a lot of nods to Friday the 13th. Slumber Party Massacre, Mother's Day. There's a bunch of other things that are very similar in the 80s slashers. It has a lot in this. So if you like those, I think you'll definitely like this story. Again, it's got some cool special features. It's got the Slash Fam for Life, the making of Slashlorette Party, Fantasy World with Ginger Lynn Allen. It's like a little mini doc. Paul Ragsdale brings a bunch of his collection for her. Of course, gets it signed, and she's all talking about different things. And you have a blooper reel, so you got a bunch of stuff in there as well. So far, to my knowledge, the Blu-ray is still up for sale. You probably won't get it all autographed, but you can at least have the movie, and I definitely recommend it. If you're a big slasher fan, this would be great in your collection. The acting's pretty cool. You can definitely tell who one of the murderers are. He has a beard, and of course the beard's right out, and you're like, yep, that's... You can't figure it anyway. So when you see the two gentlemen show up with axes, and they're all in their nice garb and axes and machetes in hand, you know who they are. But it's kind of cool that they get the twist at the very end of why they're there and what's all happening. Again, you get some flashbacks here and there. But other than that, it's a fun little slasher. I definitely recommend it. Definitely support your independent films. A lot of these get big. You never know. They become scarce. So I definitely recommend. Again, go to A&P Productions. And definitely pick up a copy, guys. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions, put them down below. Glad to answer them. If I would rate this out of a 10, I will probably give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I had a good time with it. Fun flick. And I hope there's more. It kind of opens up for a sequel, kind of. I would like to see how that goes. If they do, I'd like to see how that plays off. Pretty cool flick, guys. Definitely check out Slashlorette Party from 2021 from A&P Productions. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know down below in the comments section. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, and take care and stay safe. Peace.